Okay, welcome in. Episode 120. Do you believe that? Of Schitthouse. We're in the middle of a world tour. I think we're in the second part of what we've broken into 8 parts. We're going to do the 4 markets, about half the gigs required, and then go around and do them again to finish the other halves. We started off in the US, we're now in Europe. Can't remember what sort of run we were on with the, I think it's 1 in a row. we came to an end and then we started again, didn't we? Finished off with a win, I think. Let's see how we go with this show anyway. There. Well, that's 1 in a row, at least, for this show. It's a Wednesday, so we get to rest. Not rest much though, we've got to develop some of these ideas. Well, we got 84. Down the bottom again, will we? Yeah, look at all the stuff that's down here. Let's do some of these 15s, get them out the way. For Pat. We do another one. Delete 24, yep, that'll work. And 6s would be great, if we have any. Plenty of 3s there. Let's do the 3s. Gave us some 6s, which is handy. And we're done. There we go. Perfectamundo. Okay, we're at that. Now we can rest. We have a gig at the Mike Ashmore Stadium here in the Ruhr. This must be where they make cars. I was trying to think of a name for the town, but all I could hear in the background was the cars being made going Ruhr, Ruhr. And so that's what they called it. The Ruhr. That isn't true, by the way. Well, I don't know, that's not true. But it makes a good story. Right, what do we got here? What are we doing? We're doing the ones that require playing first. Because we've got 24 songs. The 12 songs on the Story So Far compilation album and the 12 songs from the new album. We got a guest band, Last Elf. Yeah. I've got a bunch of 97s here. How are we doing? Oh, it's low energy still in, is it? It sure is. Ooh, we can't change much then, can we? What have we got? We got this every second one except for the last one. And 1 medium. So we've got 5 and 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Righto. Let's clear the set list then and do that. What have we got down here? Well, there's our 6 high. There's our medium. There's one of our low. Right, we've got 4 more low to pick. 1, 2. That's another green 2, 3, 4. Right, so we've got a high and a low, a high and a low, a high and a medium, and a low. High and low, high, low, high. But we finished off with 2 highs. I thought we did too. Can't have done. You can't have them in every second one then, can you? Let's put it this way. I still can't do it because you didn't have two lows together. That's not going to work. No, I don't know what's going on there, but we must have had them like that. Right, Whispers of the Heart. That's on the current album. Let's get this show on the road, shall we? That's this one. Whispers of the Heart. Let's go. Start the gig.
In the shadows where the moonlight sighs, you keep searching for the spark in your eyes, but the winds carry whispers, secrets untold, like a promise of warmth in winter's cold. Oh, I've been serious, babe, can't you see? Caught in the echoes of you and me. With every heartbeat, the past unfolds in a dance of memories. We're never too old. The nights are long and the dreams slip away like a silver thread caught in the fray.
Well, it's certainly got the fine. That's 100% show, but only 8% energy left. Nicely done. Pretty well spot on, isn't it? 3 more song ideas, oh my god. Party Hard got some buzz. 9.1, nice. 4,222 shirts sold, 5,000 copies of the album, 4,800 of the compilation album. We expect those two to sell the most because they're the 2 albums that we play the songs for. Plus, the Story So Far album is not available in stores. It's only been released in China, so the only way you can get it elsewhere in the world is at the merch store on this tour. Someone wasn't related to this song's attitude, so we had the one that was Negative Attitude as the last song. Should have hidden that further up. Oh well. Never mind. Still 100 show. All good. Is there anything else that we need to check out? Nope. It's a sold out crowd. They're all fans. It's all good. Let's move along. Where are we moving along? Let's zoom in, shall we? I was in the Ruhr. We're heading to Düsseldorf. 20 miles. We're going to fly. No, we're going to drive 20 miles. Come on, let's be fair. Bad road conditions caused the van to take extra wear and tear during the trip. Now, maybe we should have flown. 2 more song ideas. We got a gig at the Sabrina Parson Stadium. It's at the other end of town. Now, we haven't seen anything unlocked along that next street, so let's go along that way. So when it says the van took extra wear and tear, did it actually take wear and tear, or was it just words? I don't know. Right, I suspect everything shall be 100s and 99s now, which it is. We've got 2 99s. 3 99s. 1 medium. 2 highs. Okay. Let's take face the music, because that's up to 100 now and it's a negative. So let's get rid of you. What did we just play? Whispers of the Heart. Okay, let's take you out. What was the medium we played? Broken. You're out. So that brings these ones in. Those moves. Sexy surfer girl. You must be crazy. Cool. That still puts them in order, but I think we want that one probably in there. In which case we want to move those down one. How about we just put that in there? That moves everything down one. Very good. A drive in the country. Well, let's take a drive in the country, shall we? Do the gig. $60,000 sold out. So that's what we can do. If the manager will put us in the right places. That out sounds like an acoustic guitar when he's playing an electric one. I said the power turned off. That if it works like that. Now 5%. Whoa, we nearly killed him that time. But we didn't. $60,000 sold out, but only 47,500 were fans. Bit of work to do there. Party hard, still getting buzz. Nice. 2,500 shirts. Wow, we sold some copies of the EP. Where are we? 6,000 copies of the current album, 5,700 of the compilation. Good work. We had a guest band again, did we? Oh no, Real Cow's the one with touring, isn't it? Real Cow. They're a real cow of a band, that one. I like You Must Be Crazy. Okay. Well, they loved all of them, but they tapped their feet to that one. Well, they must have been tapping their feet to all of them. Got them down to 5%, so we really gave them a show and a half. They got their money's worth. 100% show, and they had virtually no energy left. So we had them on the floor the whole time. We're off to Cologne. 19 miles. Well, if we drove 20, we're driving 19. Where we gig at the Cindy Sacco Stadium. And how big that one is. That's right here. But we're going to take a roundabout trip this because we haven't unlocked much of this either. Let's just say the GPS was broken. Just unlocks a bit more of it. And we're here. It seems like must be a big town. Took us quite a few blocks to get here. Right, what are we doing? I think everything's going to be 100 now, isn't it? Oh, there's 199 in there, and that's the one that's negative attitude. That's a separate one that's negative attitude. Oh, we can still hide it. 60 so figure you're out. Once the blue moon comes in, and you sit in there. Step Up will be the next one, won't it? Another one from the current album. Let's do that. Oh, we've got a guest band, Secret Trees. But we're not talking about them, it's a secret. Let's get into it. Step Up.
Woke up this morning, sun breaking through. Time to shake off the doubts, find the strength in you. Every tear that fell, it's just part of the show. You're a diamond in the rough, time to let it glow.
Probably electrical wiring on the equipment. Pat was electrocuted. How many songs we had? One song. Let's take out one.
It's your time to stand. Together we'll conquer, hand in hand. Step up, reach for the sky. With every heartbeat, let your spirit fly. No backing down, now let the world hear your name. You're a force of nature, destined for fame. With every challenge,
Still 100% show, but 20% energy left where you had to knock a song out.
don't settle for less.
Well, that was terrible. Pat got electrocuted. That's shocking. Yeah, okay. You just knew that was coming. party hard, getting more buzz. I suppose because I haven't heard this song, it's one of the new songs we put on the compilation album. Which means it hasn't been released in any other album. It hasn't been released here. They're quite liking to party. 50,000, 47,800 were fans. We almost won them all over. I don't know if that's taken from before the show or after. Hoping that's before and we won the rest of them over. 1,800 shirts sold. 3,600 copies of the album. 2,300 of the compilation. Nice. Right, let's have a look at the... Pat was electrocuted, suffering 10 damage. A song had to be removed from the set due to lost time. Oh dear. Well, luckily, that was the Saturday night show, so we fly to Luxembourg on this Sunday, so she gets a chance to get over it. Congratulations, Schitthouse, for earning an award for a CD achieving 500,000 units. Go over it. The story so far has gone gold. Only released in China. But now selling in the US and Europe via the merch counter. So very good. Jack, a new song created. Oh god, there's about 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 more song ideas. Here we go, let's have a look. In China, the story so far climbs 24 spots to 154. That's doing well, the compilation, but look at the new album. Falls 1 spot to 1,183. I like a compilation of our previous songs, but they don't like the new one. It's Mad Mad World climbs 192 spots in Europe on the back of our tour at the moment, but it's still at 193. Climbs 164 spots in Europe off the back of our tour, obviously. Knocks up to 255. Well, it has to, because it's the only place you can get this one is at the tour. You can't buy it in the shop, so that's not bad to be 255 from merch sales only. That's pretty impressive. And in Japan it drops another spot to 521. In the US it falls 7 spots to 914. So it dropped something like 800 spots or something last week. Didn't it drop from 8 to 800 and something in a week? That's a humongous drop off a cliff. That's a very, very big cliff. Like it stopped selling, stopped dead, not just tape it off. It stopped dead. To be in the top 10, then be 800 and something the following week. Unheard of. So it's not quite right. I don't think albums work like that, but they do in this game. We need somewhere to stay, don't we? Right now, in Luxembourg, mirrors are shaking like crazy because they know the destroyer of mirrors is here. That's a hotel. Ella's hotel. Ella's quickly trying to get the mirrors off the wall, but it's too late. We're already here and we've checked in. Let us get that mirror off the wall for you. Right, we want that's on the picture. I don't know if we're far enough back. And ooh, there we go. Now you can peel it off. It's in pieces. It's 2 from 2. We need to do the tiles, don't we? The tiles thing. We're doing them down the bottom. Still doing pets? Yeah, I guess we're still doing pets. Do the 15s first. Now you want 6s. Now we got 6s from someone else who had 3s. There. Couldn't have the 6s. Okay. Look at that. Beautiful. Right, rest. And we have a gig at the Olivia Goldman Arena. We're back to arenas now, are we? Back down that way. Okay. A lot of houses for sale here. Luxembourg. Oh, two right there. Another one right opposite the stadium here. Or the arena, I should say. Okay, let's have a look. Play skill. There's a 97 in there. Once again, it's once in a bloom. Oh, we didn't play it, did we? We took it out. Oh, we leave it in there. It would have got played, but Pat got electrocuted. Which we haven't checked. Is she okay now? Yep, she's back to 100 health. Look at that. Bit of retail therapy in Luxembourg does wonders. She says she's a little nervous, but I doubt that. Probably a little nervous about the power to her guitar, which she's scared to. She's probably asking for an acoustic. No guest band. So we can stay as is then, I guess. We're going to do What Happens Now. I've done the remasters of all those because there's a new version of Suno out, 4.5, so the songs that we've got on the compilation album are now all remasters, which makes some of them slightly different. What happens now? Let's do it.
We met on a crowded dance floor. Eyes like felt the chemistry in the air. Move to the groove, bodies catching fire. Couldn't resist the temptation, we don't care.
Morning sun, we wake up side by side. Reality hits as the memories fade away.
Uh-oh, something broke.
Shared a
Look,
moment,
my eyelashes just found a bar
just
somewhere.
a fleeting night. What happens now? What do we say?
5%, 100% show. Very good.
We shared a moment. We met up.
You can go off. Only 0.02 this time, not 0.1. So it's slacking off. Crowd must have gotten paid. That's great. We get the high level of activity in the merchandise counter when it's a small crowd. I see how it is. Not that money's an issue, but sales of the albums are an issue. We need the high activity on a 60,000 crowd, and then they'll really knock up the amount of albums sold. 5,700 of the current one, 4,100 of the compilation. They're all fans, it's something. No guest band, all good. We're all good. All good. Now, I thought I heard something happen. There we go. Pat was out of tune. She said she was nervous and she's just come back from being electrocuted in the previous gig. The guitar tech, Kong Ann, couldn't handle the situation quickly or dissatisfaction produced. 100, 100, 100, 100. Where was it reduced? I don't think they cared. They were pretty darn hatty. Darn hatty? Yeah, they were hatty and they were also happy. At the same time, it was great. And there was much rejoicing. Let's move on. It's time to go get something to eat. Let's go and get some Frankfurts from Frankfurt. 106 for different fly this time. We have a gig at the Mariah Mancini Stadium. Back to the stadiums. Where is it? Oh, out top corner there. Egon Hacker Theatre. Interesting. Jagger's Fashions. Yeah. Dropped in, say hello to Mick. What, he's the only Jagger? Yeah, it's the only one we know of. Right. Is this it? No, it's not. It's next door. I knew that. I was just testing you. I don't think we need to worry about anything again. No, everything's at 100 now. We can take Once in the Blue Moon out, can't we? Is that Danny's song with negative attitude that we're actually playing? Yep. Okay, come out. We've got a green one. That's a medium. Yellow, yellow, yellow. That would be a no. Well, that doesn't help then, does it? Let's play broken. Now, where'd you go? In there. Right here and now. That's another remaster. Okay, right here and now. Let's do it.
I've been pushed around, I've been knocked down, but I won't back down, no, not this time. I've got fire in my soul, determination in my bones. I won't let go, I'll claim what's mine. Right here and now, I'm standing tall. I won't bend, I won't break, won't take the fall. I've got the power, the will, the fight. I'll rise above, shine in the darkest night.
100% show, 5% energy
In the
left.
midst of chaos, I won't back down.
Very good. Oh, 4.5 sounds so good. This Suno is brilliant. Okay. Party hard. Back up to 0.1 again. Slacked off for one show and it's back up again. Slow night at the merch counter. So you get 40,000, it's a slow night. You get 20,000, it's popular. 2,500 copies. 2,400 copies. Yep. No guest band. 40,000 sold out. All fans. Very good. I said to love, you must be crazy. You must be crazy. Well, they must be crazy. Only 4 for Can't Sleep. Interesting. They still loved it, but only loved it not as much as they loved the rest, apparently. Another perfect show. It's all going well. Where are we up to now? Stuttgart? It says next gig, so I guess it is. Let's go there. Nothing lit up. This is a day off. Wednesday. It's time to chase the mirror. Hang on. Let's go this way. There's nothing much unlocking on here. So someone's probably got a hotel down here. They think it's going to escape because it's not marked. No, it's not Arthur's. It's a motel as well. Again, doesn't look like there was a hotel hiding down here. What? One just suddenly popped up there that I missed. It's also a motel. There are all motels over here. I think they're all just calling their hotels motels so that they don't have to risk their mirrors. See? There he goes. Motel. How can they all be motels? Let's go down this one. There's another one here. It's a motel. They're all bloody motels. What are they playing at here? Hey, Eddie. Eddie was brave enough to handle it. He said, I'm still calling mine a hotel. And so that's where we're going. Wow, 4 or 5 motels before we found a hotel. Everyone trying to protect their mirrors. Oh, we got 2 in a row? Okay. Hey, we're looking for 3. Pretty good, I'd say. 3 in a row. On fire. There we go. It's recording. Camera's working. God damn, everything's working. Touch wood. I can't. I've got the headphones on there. Do anything up this end? A lot of high ones. Oh, there's some 6s. More high ones. Let's see, more 6s though. Alright, let's just take the high ones up here then. 25s, crazy. 34. Means we can do some 15s. Now it all stops, doesn't it? Yep. Nope, there we go, there's a 15. Don't know if we're going to bother looking for 1s though, are we? Found one. Nice. Be lucky enough to find another. Well, that's probably pushing it a little, but we did. Wowzers. No, not that one. That's one. Very good. Jolly good. Rest. We have a gig at the Esther Hendon Stadium. Jolly good. Now, I don't remember when we go to get the next, what's the name, set up. I think we're going all next week though, aren't we? No, okay. So, takes a week. Do it on the Sunday. What time he books it? Yeah. On the Sunday the 25th. So we'll do these 3 gigs on the Sunday. Getting to book the next part of the tour, which will be either Japan or South Korea, that market. Might do the first one in South Korea, we'll finish in Japan. And we'll come around the second time. Well, seeing it's 2 countries, maybe we should do that all together now. Do South Korea, then do Japan, to do the other one, then do China. So do all the Asian one all together. Come back and finish in Europe and US. Keep changing my mind every episode. Yeah, but we're definitely going to do something on that Sunday because we're going to get the next tour set up. Right now, we've got this gig. No guest band. Well, they miss out. It's a 50,000 stadium they've missed out on. 2 high-ranking bands will probably make this packed out. What are we up to? Oh, so close. It's a remaster of that. Okay, let's do it.
Just a breath away. Whispered secrets shed in the light of day. A voice like honey, gently soothing my soul.
Uh-oh, something broke again. What the hell? Stage manager Fanny Martins didn't double check all the light fastness. The light fell and inflicted 38 damage to Kun. There isn't enough time left to make sure he was okay and finish the gig. The gig had to be skipped. It's still 100% show. We did what? 8 songs? Wow, disaster. A light fell on Kun on the drums. 38 damage. The last 4 songs didn't get played. So we only did 8 of our 12 song set. It still made 100. It's still a perfect show. But yeah, I don't think the crowd's going to be too happy with that bit that they didn't get a full show. Just the same, I was 100% happy with what they got. Plus, it's also a high merch day on 50,000. That's awesome. And Party Hard got 0.11. It's going up. Right, 50,000, only 48,000 were fans. Hopefully it was 50 by the end. Actually, it might have gone backwards now that we didn't finish the set. 7,000 shirts. Where's the albums? Mad World sold 12,600 copies. Nice. Story so far 11,100 copies. So who was in charge of that? Someone Martins, was it? Someone Martins? What position do they have? Is it time to change them? Wow, that was bad. We've got 2 more shows to do in the next 2 nights as well, so I'm going to take Kun to the hospital. But, let's have a look. Where's our crew members? Stage manager, Fanny Martins. Okay, we're going to have stage managers. We have 69 and 65. That's pretty much got to be sackable offence, isn't it? Even though they're a 97, I think that's a sackable offence. You nearly got one of us killed. Speaking of which, Indafu kept getting caught out for something as well. Sound engineer. What have we got for sound engineers here? There's an 80. So, Indafu, you're gone. Fanny Martins, you're gone. Anna Voigt, welcome to the team. And 69, Helga Mayer, welcome to the team. So we've got to make some changes here. The crew's getting sloppy. Nobody is sorry, they all are expendable. Nobody's indispensable. There's the word we're looking for. Where are we going? I don't know, wherever the next place is, which will be Strasbourg. 64 miles. Yeah, let's fly it. Right. Well, we've got to do a couple of things here, don't we? I think we've got to do an update on our instruments and stuff, which we can do right here. You want to do it at a discount store? No, why not? 7,000 worth. And then we go via the hospital. Make sure Kun's okay for tonight's performance. Where is it? That's the cemetery. Oh, it's down there. We started off at the bloody hospital. Okay, so we're taking the scenic tour. We saw the cross and thought it was hospital. Yeah, well, it's kinda. It's just not a red cross. This is the one we wanted. Just pretty much where we came in. $1,100. Money is no object. We need to fix him. Right. Let's get back to work. No rest for the wicked or the injured. Cool, Pat's been electrocuted. Kim's had a light dropped on his head. It's all going swimmingly at the moment. But we have sacked 2 crew members, so hopefully they'll buck the rest of them up a little bit. They're getting a bit complacent. They think they can't be replaced. Well, now they know they can. We got a bunch of 97s cropping up here. And, I think it's time to change the set list. Rightio, play skill. What have we got down here? Oh, yeah, we got a lot. I mean, we don't have to play them. 97's not going to be anything. We won't worry about anything until it gets down to about 80. There's our medium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's our 6 high energy. One of our lows. Now what do we need? 4 more lows, don't we? 1, 2, 3. Driving countries are green. 4. Okay. So, hang on. Let's first start with a high, don't we? Now shuffle. Then a low. And then a high. Then a low. Then a high. Then a medium. Then a high. Low. High. Low. High. That's not right. What? We didn't finish on a low before. Finished on a high. We must put a medium and a low together, did we? I think we did. High, low, high, medium, low, high, low, high, something like that. Yeah, let's go with that. Schitthouse Shuffle. That's another remaster. Let's do that. I need to change that actually because the lyrics are now wrong.
Schitthouse Shuffle's got nothing to lose. Stomp to the left side, to the right. We're gonna turn this place into a wild night. We're cranking it up, yeah, we're breaking it down. Spinning like you're lost, but you love this sound. From the floor to the ceiling to the bass rumble. Come on, everybody, do the Schitthouse Shuffle.
Doesn't have Pat and Kun in there.
Do the Schitthouse Shuffle, yeah. Move your feet. Turn it up, feel the heat. Shake it, break it, all night long. The Schitthouse Shuffle is where you belong. Turn it up, feel the heat. Shake it, break it, all night long. The Schitthouse Shuffle is where you belong.
Another perfect show, 8% energy left. So you're fuller and stiff. Fuller and stiff is still in there. So I need to update that song. Although that's actually a remaster from the previous album, so it's not a new song. But really, if they're singing it in concert, they should be singing it with the new members. Track on the album can play the old song, but playing it live, it's got to have the 5 current members. So that might be something I can work on during the week, see if I can get that done. It also allows for editing of the songs and the lyrics, so I should be able to do that. Something else I can test out in their new release. But getting back to it, we all did well. 25% all sold out. They were all fans. We didn't have a guest band. Let's see, 3,600 shirts, 3,100 copies of the album, 2,900. New album's just barely staying ahead of the compilation album. Your choice was a negative attitude, which I don't think hurt that, but didn't hurt the show at all. Perfect. Right. Now, before we do that, let's see if we can get any higher member or We don't worry about criminals. They're going to level up as they go. What have we got down here? An 80 and a 70. Well, they're 80 and 70 now. And some 70 on 11. Got 76. I just let them level up. Keep them till they stuff up. If you stuff up, you was it FAFO or whatever it is? Yeah, so let's move along then. Where are we moving on to? Nuremberg. Sounds like a bit of a trial. We've got a sort of just right over that joke, but yeah, we've got a house there. Would you believe? 162 miles to fly there. Why have we got a house in Nuremberg? Not really sure, but we do. We've got a house in Nuremberg. Right, we're playing a gig at the N Moniz Stadium. We don't get to stay here anyway. Or actually we can, because the next one's day off, isn't it? So we can stay here rather than move to somewhere else for Sunday. Actually, where are we going to go to next? Munich. Oh, there you go. It's only a short trip next anyway, so perfect. Stay in Nuremberg for the night, for tomorrow. Right now we've got a show. And tomorrow we're going to call the manager and get the next leg of the tour organised. Maybe the next 2 legs. You can't really, you don't really want to stand on one leg. You don't have a leg to stand on. Right, moving along. There's a 98. I've cut the 98 to the 99. I think we'll leave it for this one. Driving the country we've done. Missed my chances. Another remaster. Okay, let's do that then. Missed my chance. Start the gig.
I sit and watch the days go by, thinking about what could have been. Oh, why? A million thoughts running through my mind.
108.
As I reminisce, I find I missed my chance to tell you how I feel. Now it's too late. The moment's gone for real.
Okay, moving on. 60,000 sold out. Nothing about a everybody seemed like they got paid sort of message to show there's going to be a high turnover at the merch store. Damn it. Right, 3,500 shirts, 6,300 copies of the album, 5,600 of story so far. Make your choice of still negative attitude. That's anything that detracted, if anything, from the show. Very good. Another perfect show. And with that, we're not going anywhere, we're going home. We've got a house here. Wait. Oh, not that. H. What house have we got? Oh, a nice spacious one. Well decorated too. No pictures. No decoration. Have we actually stayed here or did we just buy it? I don't think we've even actually stayed here. This is probably the first time we've stayed here. Now, where's this computer? I noticed something the other day that you actually changed the name of the band. Your band? I thought you could change the name of others. Yeah, change band name. I didn't know you could change your own band. I actually saw that the other day when I clicked to see what the house was worth. So change. I thought you could change the name of the other bands. It's also cheats. We haven't used that, but apparently that resets stuff if you use cheats. So I don't want to touch that either. I didn't know there was that there. I didn't know you could change your own band. That's interesting. That adds another option to this. If more people leave or whatever, we can do change the name of the band. Interesting. Things you learn in this game are constantly changing and you're not keeping up with it. Right, are we going to ring him today or tomorrow? Yeah, it's the middle of the night. This is the perfect time to call him. Right, hang on. Let's have a check where we're supposed to be. Let's have a look. Right, we finish on the 1st. So say a couple of days travel. Probably the 4th. We'll probably start on the 4th. Well, let's test it actually. Where are we? In Europe. Map. If we was to fly to, say, Busan, we'd arrive tomorrow. Fine. Okay, so in that case, if we do it now, well, we're not going to fly now anyway, but we'd go straight after we finish the thing, we'd be there, wouldn't we? Yes, we would. Rightio. Okay, so the 3rd it will be. Book a tour. Tour name. Let's call the Mad World, which would cost be the Mad World Tour. Start date July 3rd. That's like they read my mind. And you do 5 a week. We're looking at doing what, 25, so it's 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we take the Wednesday off, might as well finish on the 8th, won't we? Because then we don't do Wednesdays, so do Tuesday, 8th. To August the 8th. We're going to start. We should start in Seoul. Oh, 25. We mightn't do all 25 in Seoul. Oh, in South Korea. They got enough centres to do that? We'll leave it for both. If it goes into if it goes into Japan, well, we won't do 2 separate ones. We'll do one starting in Japan second time round. So we won't limit it. Choose your tour band. Oh, hang on. The Wednesday's off. Choose your tour band. We've got an 84. The free Polish or the free Polish. As soon as it's a capital P, but then everything's a capital when it's a band name. So it could be the free Polish or the free Polish. Another 84. Keys in the summer. Keys of the summer would have been good. Keys in the summer? Not so good. Oh, a couple 87s. Grin before the damage. Reproduce at the design. And another one. The blushing ices. Couple 85. Natural room. Desperate discussion of some big bands here. Then they all go down. Down, down, down. So we're really looking down to probably 85. So I would say somewhere in that set. Sincere shirts. Latin offer. Desperate discussion. I think we go with the blushing ices. The blushing ices. Yep, you're it. I didn't check what's our rating. We're headlining, so that's alright. I know we've dropped a little bit. I didn't check to see if we were higher than 87. Apparently we still are. That's good. Whew. We could have been supporting there for a second. Although I haven't assigned it yet, so I could have changed it. So we'll be the headliner. Good. Assign task. There we go. Next leg is organised. But we've still got 5 more to do in this one. But there's nothing more to do there. We can rest. Actually, no. We're at home. We've got the option to A, practice, and B, do some more thingies, you know, words and shit. This stuff. 20s, okay. Wow, they're low 20s. A 10 and a 2. Yeah. What else we got? 25s, can we do them? No, we can't. We can do the 20. Which leaves 1, so I reckon we're going to get any more 1s. I doubt we'll find one. That was a terrible one. Oh, stop it. There's one. There's one. Gee, apparently we're not stopping it. Can we find another one? God, we've got so many tiles. And there is one. Oh, partying. Wealth. Let's go partying. We're done. Now we can practice instead of rest. The maximum skill. There's 3 songs. Woohoo! Let's do them. Right. It's another week. Story so far climbs another 9 spots in China to 145. The compilation album's doing great, considering we got very low rating there. Meanwhile, the new album climbs 11 spots, but it's 1,172. Not quite the same as the compilation album. Climbs 31 spots here in Europe, up to number 162. The compilation climbs 45 spots, up to 210. Once again, it's only available at the shows. You can't buy it in the shop. It's not released in Europe, so that's pretty good. That's solely on merch sales. Climbs 19 spots in Japan. They've got wind of the fact that we're coming over that way. Back up to 502. Climbs 2 spots in the US, back up to 912. Wow. Wonderful stuff. It's Sunday, which means we can do more of this and that. Yes. Yes, we can. There was another 25s here, wasn't there? I couldn't do. There it is. Jack. 15s we can do. If there were such a thing. Aha! Pat has one. Back down to ones again. We got down to the music section, didn't we? Ones. We just want ones. Oh, here we go. Depression. That's depressing. And what else you got? Socialism. Done. Look at that. Practice. Not supposed to anything to practice. Nope. Okay, we actually do get to rest this time. We get the night off before the shows resume. Rest. Alright, we have a gig in Munich. You must start driving there now in order to get there on time. So driving, we're flying. How are we doing here? We got through it. Oh, look out. It's a phone call. Hey Jack, it's Jin Sing Ho. I have completed booking the Mad World Tour. It starts on July 6, not 3. We've missed a few spots there. In Gyeongju, South Korea, and ends on August the 7th in Tokyo there. So we're going to do just the one thing here. It's going to have South Korea and Japan. For a total of 21 gigs that we know what to work on next. Okay. You can twiddle your thumbs again for a while. And we'll get you work on the next one when we're some way through that one. Do China. We can do it now. Good. But we're not gonna. Right. So, what we're doing then? We're flying to Munich. That's right, we're going to Munich. Munich, you fool. Yeah, whatever. Let's go. We have a gig at the Danny Strong Arena. Do we have to travel all the way to the arena? Where is it? Way at the other end of town? No, we're there. Okay. Everything's at 100, isn't it? Just we just went to practice and everything was at 100, so we can leave it as is. What haven't we played? Biding My Time. That's another remaster. So let's play the remaster of Biding My Time. Let's do it.
In the stillness of the night, underneath the moon's soft light, I'm just biding my time, waiting for the stars to align. Biding my time, oh, biding my time in this quiet, in this ride.
Doom, 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 doom.
Patiently
Later.
I wait for the sign.
100% show, 8% energy left. Another perfect show.
Biding my time through the trials and the tears
What album was that off? That's a fair way back,
and
isn't
the
it?
passing of the years. I'm just biding my time, holding on to hope divine. Biding my time, oh, biding my time in
So
this
right here and now. That was quite a few albums back.
in this ride. Patiently I wait for the sign. Biding my time, oh, biding my time.
Doom, 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 doom.
Biding my time.
Great song.
Biding
Righto.
my time in this quiet.
How do we go? Slow night at the merch counter. Oh, it's only a 30,000 crowd, so not going to affect us that much. Are all fans? 2,000 shirts, or almost 1,900 copies, almost 2,000 of the album. It's just staying ahead of the compilation at the moment by about 100 copies each time. No guest band. Still keep playing Make Your Choice, which is negative attitude, but not affecting the show at all, so it's all good. Moving right along. We're heading to Prague. Let's do that. You have a gig at the Judith Yamamoto Stadium. Judith Yamamoto? Prague? Well, why not? It's in the Japanese Quarter, alright. Prague has a Japanese Quarter. It does now. We're here. We're here, Danielson. Here. It's a 60,000 capacity. I'm sure I hope we get a high energy turnout for the merchandise counter. That'd be great. We'd sell a lot of albums. So everything's going to be 100, no doubt. Oh, there's a 99 there. Once in a Blue Moon. It's always the bloody song that's a negative attitude. Alright. Let's hide it in there. And we don't need to. It's 99, but we'll do it. It's easy enough to hide. Stick it up there. Make your choice. Oh, that feeling we've got two negative attitude ones together. Yep, I'll make your choice. Oh, I've got a guest band. Frequent questions. That's the thing about guest bands. They usually leave you with frequent questions. This one actually is frequent questions. And they get to come in on a show that's going to be sold out 60,000. How good's that for their reputation? Bit of exposure there. That's when you should jump in as a guest band and open the show. A lot of people are going to see you that normally wouldn't. So what we're doing, Make Your Choice. That's on the current album, isn't it? That's the one that was a bit unusual for us, which is why we chucked it in there. We tried to make a lot of different types of songs. We don't want to be typecast into a specific type of genre. Is that it? Yep. Okay, what is it called? Make Your Choice. Make Your Choice. Here it is. Let's go.
Walking down this lonely road, got a million dreams, but they're heavy like a load. The clock is ticking, time's running out. Gotta make a choice, stand tall, no doubt. Hearts racing like a wild song. Every moment's here, we've waited too long. It's a leap of faith, so take a breath. Either stay in the shadows or dance with the rest. Make your move, break the chains. Life's too short to play it safe in the rain. Don't let fear keep you stuck in the noise. Stand up, shout out, they're just your own voice. Make your choice, let it ignite. Feel the fire, step into the light. Sometimes we stumble, sometimes we...
Very good. I went crazy over the performance, but nothing about the merch counter. Of course there isn't. Just the same as we did 6,500 of the current album. Almost 6,000 of the compilation album. They weren't all fans. 60,000 sold out crowd. 49,400 were fans. I'm hoping that's at the start and there was 60,000 at the end. It was a perfect show. How do we do for t-shirts? 2,600. That's not that high. Well, we played two not low energy, negative attitude songs together. It still didn't hurt us. We still kept going up in overall interest. Lovely. They just love us. We can play almost anything we like. What can I say? We're going to Leipzig next. That's what I can say, because that's what we're doing. So let's do it. It's not lit up. We're on to another Wednesday. We get a chance for another mirror. Well, we got 2 out of 2 today. Lacey, I was hoping I've missed that, but I saw it. Lacey's Hotel right there. Almost went past you. She's going, oh damn. Guess we're looking for a new mirror. Well, maybe. We're on a roll. But, it came to an end last week. And hasn't come to an end this week. That's 3 from 3. Right. Let's rest. Let's get rid of some tiles. 25's in there. Knocks us back to 15s, but we still got to find our 15s for some reason. More 25s. Wow, there's some 6s. Just aren't any 15s though. There we go. What'd you talk about, Willis? Right, 1s. Let's go down here somewhere, wouldn't it? There was some 1s in the music. There we go. Depression again. Yep, why not? That's depressing. And socialism we did last time. Let's do straight edge. Done. All the points this time. Again. Now rest. We have a gig at the Dale McDaniel Arena. Okay. It's at the other end of town. The club at the end of the street. No, it's not a club and it's not the end of the street. It's right around the corner there. Apart from that, you're correct. Here. Okay, no guest band. Well, it's only a 20,000 stadium. Once in a blue moon, we're going to play the other negative attitude one. Actually, we've got some songs here at 98. Do you want to put them in yet? Nah, probably not. Okay, so once in a blue moon. That's the current one, isn't it? Yes, let's do that.
Where the river bends underneath the stars, where the night never ends, there's a whisper in the shadows, a melody plays. It's a moment so rare, like a dream that stays. Once in a blue moonlight, we'll dance through the night.
Oh, knocked a bit more off them. Only 7% left this time. Another 100% show, as we expected. Very good. Couple more song ideas. See, Party Hard stopped getting. I don't know if we're playing it though, are we? Is it still on the list? Mightn't be on the list. Which would explain why it's not getting any more buzz. Yeah, it would, wouldn't it? Hard to get buzz for a song you don't play. Wow, look at this, only 1,200 copies and 1,100 copies. Wow, that's not going to help sales much. 20,000 sold out, all fans. Very good. Oh, there was feedback from the PA. Your sound engineer Anna Voigt, you only just signed her up. Was able to get it under control quickly. Audience satisfaction was only slightly reduced. There you go. The person we replaced was not able to do that stuff, and that was rated a 90, and she's only about an 80. She's doing a better job. That was a good replacement. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. Don't try this at home. Right, where are we going? We're going to Berlin. Why are we going there? Because we're going to do a show. That sounds great. What a good idea. At the Doris Yates Stadium. Ooh. Rightio. It's got the 97s now. 99, a few 90s, 98. Okay, let's clear it. Do it again. I've got a bunch here. That one. Yeah, one low. That one. Broken will be our medium. Gets them all played. So what have we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's all our highs. So just want the four low energies. That's a green. That's a yellow. That's a green. That's a green. Oh, I want 5 of them. Okay, I'll chuck you in as well then. Can't sleep. What happens now? Just where these ones go in. Driving the country, biding my time. Oh, Party Hard's back. Be interested if it gets any buzz. No guest band and 40,000 stadium. Those moves, we haven't played that today, have we? I don't think so, Tim. Well, we're about to play it now. Those moves. Let's do it. That's the ode to the disco era, isn't it? The one we did. It's kind of disco. Yep. Do it.
Strut in the spotlight, shimmering bright. Rhythm's calling, it's a dazzling night. Put on your sequins, let your spirit fly. When the bass drops, we're gonna touch the sky. All those moves, baby, let them shine. Twirl like a dancer, oh so divine. Feel the beat, let your body unwind.
Wow, got them down to 5%.
Fever, love's what you'll find.
Play that funky music, white boy. Okay. It did. 0.1. So we obviously wasn't playing it before. Good one to finish on. They seem to be enjoying it. There we go. Slow night at the merch counter. We seem to get a lot more slows than high activity, don't we? For some reason. And we do. 2,300 copies of Story, 2,500 of Mad 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 World. They're all fans, 2,000 shirts sold, no guest band, but another sold out crowd and the audience went crazy. That's all you can ask for. Pretty good. Pretty good. What's that got us back up to in here? We're back up to 100 now? We sure are. Okay, where are we going? I don't know. You've got the keys, or you've got the map. There we are. We're going to Brunswick. Nice. Let's go there. The view from the sky was very inspirational. It was flying at night. I suppose you would see the stars and the moon. Today you have a gig at the Jagger Wing Arena. What's that? That's the part that Mick Jagger plays in? In the Jagger Wing? No, I think the name is Jagger Wing. Oh, okay. Guest band, the annoying letter. Wonder which one it is. I think Y annoys me a little bit, probably N and G. Which letter's the most annoying? Okay. What are we doing? Are we changing anything? Well, we don't need to. Everything's at 100. Well, we're not then. Which means we're going to be playing. Going to be playing. Yes, we're going to be playing. Can't sleep. Let's do that.
Woke up on the wrong side of the night. City lights flickering like a curse in my sight. Thought I'd drown in the whiskey and the road, but the shadows come knocking, begging for more. Oh, the clock's ticking like a thief in my mind. Every tick a reminder of the love I left behind. I'm rolling in the sheets, but I'm lost in a dream. Can't shake this feeling, it's slipping at the seams.
I don't know if they actually got someone playing the violin there, or if it's being played on the synthesizer.
Heart's a rebel playing hide and seek. Cold sweat, cigarette, nights so red.
Got them down to 5 energy again. Just about put them to sleep, didn't we? They didn't have much energy left.
Pain inside.
Very good. And party hard's still going to point. How far can it go? I don't know. Let's keep going. Pity we didn't put it on the new album. They have to buy. If they want a copy, they have to buy the compilation album, because you can't get it from a shop. It's only available in China. Or the merch counter. Oh, we're at 25 because nearly 3,000 copies of the compilation. 3,100 copies of the current album. Okay, yep, 25,000 sold out, all fans. All revved up by the annoying letter to start proceedings. Oh, look at that. Isn't that what you like to see? Perfect. And no problems. Congratulations on finishing the It's a Mad World Tour. We haven't finished it, we just finished this leg. Because now we have to jet off somewhere. Do we? Have to leave all our good friends now? Yeah. And until the next show. We start in Seoul. We've got a house in Seoul, have we not? We do. And we're there. End of another week. The story so far climbs another 43 spots in China. It's almost cracked the top 100. Nice. Meanwhile, our actual album, it's climbed another 64 spots and it's 1,108. Oh, that's sad. It falls 139 spots in Europe. We leave, it falls. Back to 301. Likewise, the compilation drops 180 spots, back to 390. Oh, this one falls 6 spots in Japan, back to 508, and 28 spots back to 884 in the US and Canada. Okay. Home, James. Got some pictures in here. Ooh. What we got then? That's an Iceland pic, isn't it? So it's one of the ones I put in there. This other one's not though. That's not one of mine. Know where that is. Not one of mine. Any other pictures? Is that it? We got 2 pictures in here. What about the office? The orifice. There's nothing in the orifice. Okay. Well, that's pretty ordinary. Righto. Well, what is it? It's Sunday. I guess we can do this stuff. Do this stuff. Ho ho ho. Well, there's some 15s to start with. Which, if we not do it again, if we do another set of 15s, we can do 6s. Wow, sometimes I amaze myself with my mathematical skills. You'll find another 2 15s out. Oh, I found them. Oops. Right, 6s. Now the question is, do we have 6s? I thought I saw some earlier. Could be just my imagination, though. No, there's one. A low one at that, 14. Jeez. There's 3s there. Threes there as well. We can do those. No, I found another set of 6s. Okay. Well, in that case, just go with that. Because then it's done. Woo! It's done like that. Practice. Anything that's below 100. That's 3 of them. There we go. Which means we can now get some more of these out the way. Can go with 15s again? I think so. I don't see any there. What if I do 20s and 10s? It's an idea, isn't it? Those and 20s. And there's a bunch of 15s below that, you realise. Yeah, too late now, I've done it. There is 10s there as well, so there we go, done them. Because that's, you realise that that means you're looking for more 6s. Oh yeah. Hey, there was 3s. I can do that for 1 6s. By George, he's got something there. You'll find those 3s now, don't you? There he is, that. There it is. 1. Now give me a pair of 6s. Alright, so take them. Now another pair of 3s. There was a pair of 3s down here. Bingo is his name-o. There we go. Done. Practice. I don't think there's anything we need to practice. Nope. We get to rest. Actually, that's the show, so that's going to be a good spot to finish. Episode 120. We are in South Korea. He's forgotten where his bedroom is. He's heading for the kitchen. It's a terrible place to go to sleep. We're resting in here. It's Tuesday the 4th. We've got 2 days before we start the South Korea. I wouldn't even look at. Let's look at where we're going. South Korea and Japan, because the last one's in Tokyo. So we've got South Korea, South Korea, South Korea, South Korea, South Korea, South Korea, South Korea. That's Japan. Doesn't say Japan, but that's Japan. look at the map. Yes. So we've got these few gigs here, and then we do a whole bunch up Japan. I thought Tokyo was the last gig. We've got one up there, so we must go up there and come back. Okay. So if that's the tour we're doing next, I was going to do South Korea for us 25. I haven't got enough towns, that's the problem. So I was never going to be able to do 25 in there and then do 25 in there. So yeah, we'll do this as one, then we'll do China. Then we'll go back and do USA, Europe, and here again. But we'll do the full 50 in China, so we'll do 2 lots in China. At least that's my idea this week. It changes every goddamn week, so who knows? Guess you'll have to wait and see next week. See you then. Ciao.